Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you just saw in the last video, how to make a headscarf so you can use that for your hair, because that was the most commonly asked question. I realized afterwards, I was like, you know what, I don't want to just do a headscarf. We're going to do a little bit more. I'm going to show you how to make a pillowcase using silk, because again, like I mentioned in the last video, Marilyn Monroe, as well as a lot of other celebrities today, still use silk pillow sheets when they sleep for hair purposes, for their skin, so that helps with having wrinkles and all that. Silk is really, really good for you for that. So again, if you haven't watched my last video, you can click right here. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and show you now how to make a silk pillowcase, and all you're going to need is, again, an article of clothing that is 100% silk, a pillowcase that is based on the size of your actual pillow, and having your pillow doesn't hurt. That way you can fit it and see how it fits. So chances are you're not going to find a silk item, clothing, unless you went to a fabric store and bought silk. In that case, all you're going to do is lay your fabric out and sew in a U shape and leave the opening open so that you could slip your pillow into it, following exactly just your pillowcase outline. So what I'm going to show you how to do. Okay, sorry about that guys, my camera had died. And so basically, here's that shirt. All we're going to do is we are going to cut across the top. So pin it down and go ahead and cut. Okay, so once you're done doing that, it should look something like this. And so after that, all we're going to do is hang on to the scraps because you'll still need them later. Okay. Now you're going to want to fold these down and hem the edges. Okay, so it's the same thing we did in the last video. Let's just turn it inside out. Okay, and you're going to fold down and sew all the way across. So you get your pins, put them in, and keep folding down. Oops. And when you sew, you'll go all the way across. Now, I'm not measuring this right now, I'm just trying to show you. But do it about the same all the way, and do it all the way around both of them. Okay? So once you've done that, you're going to want to fit it to your pillow. Now we know good and well that this is not going to fit our pillow. So what you can do is you can leave your original your pillow cover on, and then just slip this on over top and sleep just on the portion there. Or again, the problem with this, or you can just cut down the side here. So we're going to cut, because I am going to attempt to make this wider. Okay, and no, I didn't measure when I cut because I figured we're just gonna cut that off and fold over and sew. Okay, so the goal here is to cut this one apart as well. Sorry for the sound of the scissors. Okay, so we can do that now. Now you have the two pieces. Okay, whoops. And what we're going to do from here is you can place them one on top of the other. And by doing that, we are actually going to create a larger piece. So see that? We're going to lay them on top of each other, sew across. So now this larger piece should be enough to cover our pillow. And you're probably wondering, well, yeah, it covers one side, but what about the other? Well, you're not sleeping on both sides, my dear. You're only sleeping on one at a time. So, the nifty thing about this, hear me out, so we have it covered. Let's see if I can back a little. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get you as much footage of it as possible. Is, okay, once you have this sewn together, what you can do is take some ribbon. Now I bought this ribbon here. This is really cute, really pretty. It's like a little bit of a ruffle, but it's stretch, okay? And all we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this ribbon to both ends back here. So for example, I'm gonna flip this over so that you guys can see the pillow. If this was my fabric here, okay, I'm going to attach a piece here and attach one right onto the opposite end over here. Okay, oops, can you see that? So up here and here. And this will help you so that, and you want to do it a little tight so that way, but not tight enough where you're scrunching your pillow. You want it so that it'll be good enough that when you could slip this silk piece on and off. So if you don't want it, you slide it off and remove that. But if you do want it, you slide it on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sew all this together and I'll be right back to show you. You might want to do two of them. So one here and then you'll do one more on this side so that it kind of, you have, I'll do this so I could show you. So you have two. So these literally, you just slip them right off or put it right back on. I'll be right back to show you the final result. Okay guys, so I'm back. I put my pillow sheet back on my pillow because I actually changed my mind midway through sewing the edges of my pillowcase. I realized, and this is a good thing that I tested it out, because I put you know where we had made the seam in the middle so that we can double the amount, so we can layer it just over the whole face of this, and we're going to put the bands around from the back. Well, I decided as I put my face against it that I didn't like the way it felt having that ripple down the middle. So I changed my mind, and what I did was I went ahead and cut smaller pieces of that stretch lace, and I ended up putting it on the insides, and I'm going to show you how I wrapped it. I'm just going to put it over really quickly so I can show you guys what I did. So it's a good thing to sometimes stop and just test things out as you're going, because, you know, it's better that I realized it now than when it was too late and all of a sudden I realized I didn't want to sleep on it like that. So again, because of the way we cut it out of the shirt, it's not going to be a perfect square, and it doesn't really matter. You're the only one seeing this, no one else. So let me show you what I did. Cut that piece off. So my pillow now looks like this. Okay, we've got my gray. Usually we have white, but I put gray so that it stands out a little bit more on the film, on the camera. Okay, so let's lift it up a little. Okay, here it is. So that seam part that I didn't want to sleep in is actually right here now. Okay, so I can actually flip it either way and just pull down and it'll rotate. The reason being is because at the bottoms, two bottoms, I attached my ribbon, my stretch ribbon, okay? And what I also did is, I'm sure you're noticing it's pulling from the side. I attach it to the sides also. This way, it doesn't matter which way I sleep. If I'm gonna sleep on this side of the pillow, because you know sometimes at night you wanna flip it over, you pound it a little bit to get it to be fluffy again. So now I can sleep on this side. Middle of the night I get irritated, roll it over. I will pull from the back a little bit and pull to the front. And then my face will sleep right here. So there you go, guys. There's a way to use the silk, and again, you still have all that extra material, but don't throw it away, because I am going to show you exactly what we're going to do with all that extra material from all the shirts and stuff that we wanted to throw away in the next video, which I probably won't do till tomorrow because it's a beautiful day outside and I just want to get out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, you'll notice that if you wanted something to go all the way around, like I was almost there, I probably could have done it. Let me show you exactly. This was a medium blouse that I used for my pillow, and like here's the bottom, here's the top. So I'm missing quite a bit. That's why I'm saying that if you could find flowy shirts that are, or pajamas that are an extra large or double extra, triple extra large in the silk material, it would probably be ideal, because that way you would be able to use it more, like get full coverage all the way around, whether you want to make your headpiece, whether you want to make a pillow, or whether you want to make what's in my next video that I will probably upload tomorrow. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, let me know down below, and hopefully I can answer them for you. Alright guys, have a good one!